Hey guys, I'm going to teach you how to play Lazerhead by Sticky Fingers. It's one of my favorite songs. The intro is gorgeous, the chord progression throughout the song is very tasteful, and yeah, it's an all-rounded amazing song. The version that I'll teach you is interpreted to be played on one guitar. So just bear that in mind, it may not be exactly how it is played. Okay, so I'll play the intro first and I'll show you how to play it. Okay, so what you want to do is you have your middle finger on the 7th fret of the B string and you want to slide up to the 9th fret and then pull off. Just bear in mind before I get into this video that you can slow it down on YouTube in case you didn't know, and that may make it easier to follow. Okay, so once again, sliding up to the 7th, from the 7th to the 9th and pulling off, and then playing the bottom E on the 7th fret. Again. After that, you want to play the 7th again. This is a bit tricky. Hammer onto the 9th, pull off back to the 7th, and then pull off to open again. When you incorporate both parts, it's so after doing that, you want to hit the 9th fret on the G string and then back to the 7th. So sorry. I'll play that real slowly and I'll come forward a bit so you can see. So you play that twice. So the second part of that intro follows the same pattern, except you're sliding up from the 12th to the 14th fret on the B string. But instead of hitting the G string, you want to hit the D string for that bit there. Okay, so again, that's okay. So the tricky part is incorporating the bass notes. So for the first part of that intro, you want to play the open E. In the second part, you want to be playing an open A. In terms of understanding the rhythm of it, all it takes is just listening to the song multiple times, understanding it, and just practice. Practice makes perfect. So what I usually do, I hit it about 3 times. I hit the bass 3 times for both parts. So. So I'll play that real slowly. An important thing to remember is to let it ring out, as in the bass notes. Adds a lot of resonance to it. So. Okay, so after playing that a few times, we come to the verse. Okay, So there's 4 chords throughout the verse. I will break it down for you. So the first chord, you want to bar the 4th fret and hammer on the 5th fret of the B string and the 6th fret of the D string. So if I play note by note, it should sound second chord is a B major. Bar that. And then you want these 3 on the D, G, and B. So if I play note by note, that 3rd chord is the exact same chord structure, but up on the 7th fret. And what Dylan sometimes does in his live versions is he incorporates that bottom E as well, and that is also on the 9th fret. So last chord, I believe, is an A, a barred A. So note by note, it should sound like this. You can either play it with your bass on the thumb or just normally like that. It's really whatever you're comfortable with. In terms of, once again, in terms of understanding that rhythm, it's just a matter of practice and knowing the song. Save a note for my friend, 'cause he wants to pull them lasers to his head. Not for long, but on 2, 'cause the only one you'll ever see again. Okay, that leads on to the chorus. Okay, so there's 2 ways of playing the first chord of the chorus. You can either bar the 2nd fret and then play that. I believe that's an F sharp. Or how I like to play it is thumb on the 2nd, thumb on the 2nd, 4th fret on the A and D string, and then 2nd fret on the G string, and I let the bottom 2 strings ring out. So if you play it, so it's bang, 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 and then bang. Like, once again, adds a lot of resonance to the chord. So until tomorrow, you will be my life. So that is basically a barred chord, a standard barred chord on the 7th fret. However, once again, I don't bar this fret. I let the bottom 2 strings ring out. Until tomorrow, you will be my blinded. And I will follow, put them lasers to my head. Okay, so that leads on to the solo. I won't teach that. I know how to play it. If you would like to learn it, and if there's enough requests, I will upload it. But yeah, that goes back to the solo. And during the solo, it's just the verse chords. Okay, following that is the bridge. Okay. first chord of the chorus. So that is, once again, that chord. I break my neck in the police chest, just for the kick so I can show you how to live forever. What I do there is I have on the 7th fret, I have the A string, I have the 7th fret. It's sort of like a bar, but you're not barring it. Once again, you're letting these strings ring out at the bottom. So 7th fret, D on the 9th, and G on the 9th, and the rest ring out. And you can bar that whole thing. So that's just a normal bar chord on the 9th fret. And it leads back to the intro. Right, that's pretty much the gist of the song. This is my first tutorial, so sorry if it's fucking shit, but hopefully it's helpful. If you have any questions or need help with anything, just comment or shoot me a message. Cheers.